everybody. And we're like, I don't know what he normally do.
You know, he usually does his spiel.
What
I'm
do you
DJ your boy.
Oh.
You know, that kind of thing. And you're like, I'm such a butterfly.
say? He's not here today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Happy Hour. I'm your girl, Social Butterfly Fly.
Well, Navia Johnson.
And we have a guest, as you guys can tell. Would you like to introduce yourself?
All right, we're representing the DJ Cartel. I am DJ Zach Allen.
Whoop whoop. Cause DJ, your boy went to Cabo.
He wants to travel the world and just leave.
Yes.
people,
He's laying
so-
up
He
on
wants
the
to travel
beach,
the
living a good
world
life.
and be a superstar. I was gonna say something else, but I'll say
An international playboy. I mean, we don't know. I mean,
You really don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Girl,
I mean,
I'm back.
The mustache and the dress and it'll
What?
get you. Feel
What
me?
does
You know.
that mean? You said what?
I said the mustache and the dress could get you. You never know.
Oh my gosh. Anywho. So, we're glad to have you tonight. And since you are our lucky guest, we're going to let you go in the jar.
the job.
We'll let you go in the glass first. Wait.
I'm gonna get
Wait.
two. So I'm gonna just pick one right here.
Since this is happy hour, so what is like your favorite drink or your go-to drink for happy hour time?
I drink a lot, so it's anything.
Just name one. Just name one off the shelf. What's your drink?
Off the shelf.
You like moonshine? You like Jack? Are you a whiskey guy? What drink gets you there? What drink? Is it tequila, ain't it? It's tequila. Oh my god.
I'm glad you said that because I'm just like, you know what?
What?
There's so many different ones. I'm just like,
Don't drink that tequila. You want to take a shot?
I already took my shot.
You did. I took my shot. Okay. Anyway.
all right.
Okay. What's the?
It's a great topic, honestly.
What's the topic?
Legalize weed, safe or sorry?
That is my question. That's mine, ain't it? Let me see that.
Yep.
That's got to be mine.
You can actually read it.
Yeah.
Is it my handwriting? Yeah, that's my handwriting.
Good
Legalize
job
weed,
on
safe or sorry?
writing it where we can read it.
Don't do that.
Whitney, you know some of your questions.
Yes. Okay. Safe or sorry? That is a good topic. I say, because I think the reason why I wrote this is because I think they were talking about making it legal in Alabama.
Yes.
Did we? Not yet.
We
talked
did.
about it?
We did.
You
Well,
lied.
we brought it up yet last week. Before.
Have they
So,
passed the law already?
No.
What we waiting on?
You understand Alabama's
We're biblical.
very.
Oh my god.
Alabama's Alabama.
I mean, realistically, if any southern state passes it, I think it'll probably either happen in Tennessee
Yeah.
or Florida.
But
Oh,
Mississippi already passed it.
Mississippi, really? They're ahead of us.
I'm
There's some.
so mad.
That's a problem.
That is
Like,
definitely a
it's a
problem.
problem.
I gotta go next door to smoke. What?
but
But we do have we have-
CBD.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. But that's
doesn't
safe.
count.
It's real,
It doesn't count.
but it gets you there though. Do it not? I haven't had it. I don't know.
It makes me sleepy.
I mean,
I mean, it
I
helps
believe
with sleep.
that
It helps
then.
with sleeping.
Does
I can
it?
say that, yeah.
So what's the difference? If that helps you sleep, then the other one helps you sleep too, though, right?
well, CBD does not have the whole full effect as
Yeah.
THC. THC, whole 9 yards, real marijuana. That's what it is. CBD helps more of a
Trick pony in this town, kind of.
possibly.
So it's the Indians' fault.
No, what I'm saying is the only casinos we have are Indian ran.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if the lottery stuff comes, what's going to happen is people are going to be spending their money on a dollar scratch off and not going to the casino.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to open some casinos at the beach. Then everybody going to be down there.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It's all about the higher dollar at the end of the day. Same thing like when it comes to marijuana. Like, they were looking for, okay, recreational use, not just medical use. So they're going to tax it. Like, you know, for grams, average gram is $10, $15 now. They're going to tax you for that gram. It's going to be a good $30, $35, $40. I'm like, it's a gram. Well, the state's going to get their money off of the stuff.
That's crazy.
So
Because I mean, that's gonna help our schools out and all that stuff. Like,
Exactly.
yo, bro, come on.
You
with the
do
bullshit.
realize we live in Alabama, though, and that ain't
Are
how
we
it's going to
the
go down.
driest state ever?
No,
one of them.
that would probably be Utah.
Oh, okay. Utah, because we
Utah.
got Las Vegas
I mean-
and stuff.
See, this is
Four
not.
corners.
See, this is what people need to realize, though. That I feel like even if we got the lottery and they legalized marijuana, our state is so corrupt. The politicians here, half of that money is probably going to go missing. They're going to buy them some beach houses, go on some trips.
You talking about just Alabama?
A lot of states that happen, and their money going missing, and
but like it's so many states that's just legalizing it. Like
I mean, I know, like, well,
so,
you know, like
I'm talking about even on the East Coast, I'm just like Maryland. I'm talking about Virginia,
That's what I'm
DC.
saying.
Like,
how many other states is not legal? So it's us, and then Tennessee, and then Florida, and who else? That's 3 right there. Who's the other ones? Y'all know who the other ones are?
probably Utah.
0.03% of THC.
Okay, so if I
So-
get drug tested for a job and stuff, they're
You're
gonna be like,
fine
yeah, that's what I'm
because you
saying.
don't have the illegal amount. I
Just
don't
don't
think.
do that THC.
Don't do it because that'll show up in my drug test.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, I got to sleep because if I don't sleep,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be able to show up work on time. All right, who's going next?
You go ahead and go. I'm just here trying to figure the rationale behind that. Feel like you got to smoke so that I can come to work
That's
to
what I'm
do my
saying.
job.
Dang.
They'd be like, what kind of rationale is that, girl?
Being for real. God dang. Okay.
You forget to do something, Wendy?
Okay, hold on. Why do you think people should? Why do you think people should travel? That's your question. Like travel, like what do you mean? Like travel around the world?
Travel to the United States. I mean, or both.
Both. I mean, you have to think there are people who have never left their hometowns.
Oh,
That are very
my God.
close-minded.
That's
That have
All I
experienced
know is
life.
Alabama. All I know
Yes,
is Alabama.
yes. They're closed-minded. Then they go to other places like, oh, I only saw this on TV, and then they're like, oh, it's nothing like what I saw. Yeah, why do you think people should travel just in general, not just in their
To
home
be-
state?
Free.
You see different things. Like the best thing I'd say is if I'm just sitting here in one region like Alabama and everything, that's the only thing you're used to the same old. When you go see other places of the United States or other places of the world, new faces, new food, different cultures.
True,
You get to live differently. The air is different in different parts of the United States. Literally.
Yes,
Like-
in Mississippi it stinks.
For example, Decatur, Alabama.
And in some places, the air is all nice and clean. You're
Yes.
like, oh, this is like, I never smelled anything like this. It smells
Yeah,
great.
north when you travel up north, you can't
Mhm.
smell.
Yeah, you can. I'm originally from Baltimore, and when I go up there, have the windows down on the highway, you have that more of, you get that smell from,
Like the exhaust from
Factory
parts like
smell.
that. And
well, I say West Virginia, and Maryland area. When you have those oak trees and everything, it smells more naturey on that highway because the highways, I think, in Maryland and around Virginia area, the speed limit's like the high is like 55.
oh, yeah, down here people be going 70.
Right.
80,
so like
90.
you really get that smell sometimes with those trees in the way. You're like, oh, like it smells fresh. Like it does that to you. So
I don't know. I kind of get something different. Kind of get like factory smell when I go up north or something. Pretty much. like when I went to Philly and stuff, I was like,
I mean, yeah.
and then
it's
Mississippi, for real. When y'all know, every time you go to Mississippi, you know you went to Mississippi because it go up your nose and you be like, oh my God.
Where are you going to Mississippi for it to be smell like
every
that?
time you go to Mississippi, every time you pass through Mississippi, no matter what part of Mississippi.
I never have had that experience. I'm very
Mississippi don't
confused.
stink. Mississippi don't stink. Mississippi stink. Every time I go, it's like I know I'm in Mississippi because it's.
Well, you know, certain places are going to stink. Like, for example,
Right.
if they're a paper mill, if they're any kind of factories.
Ugh. Chicken coop.
Well, how are you getting that close to be smelling the chicken coop?
Oh, my daddy from the South.
Oh, yeah, I gotta say, your daddy from the deep South. He's
He
like,
is from the deep South. Yeah, that's true.
yes, he's from deep South.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Deep South, Alabama.
he is like, it was like red dirt.
Red clay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the red clay. Yeah,
That's
South
that's
South.
It was
past Montgomery area. That's
He's from the Black Belt, yeah.
that's
Yeah, he
Selma.
was
Like
down.
you down there.
Yeah, it's pretty much true. But
Yeah, they got some twangs happening down there.
Yeah. That's,
ways.
where you from? Thelma? Like,
Traveling is definitely good because that way, you know, especially by yourself. I think you should travel by yourself first. That way you get to
But
know
as
who
a-
you are, and you don't have to travel with.
But as a woman, you gotta be careful traveling by yourself, though.
facts.
Well, That is true. But okay, so if you were to travel by yourself, like go somewhere where you can meditate, free your mind, you know, get in with your spirit.
You sound like you're going to like a resort out in
Right.
Sedona or something like that. Like
It's
going to a spa.
upgraded
like-
Great Wolf Lodge.
Like you're going to a
wouldn't
spa
mind.
or like glamping or something. Like I want to go and sit out in the Blue Ridge and just hear the
Yes,
birds.
I would
and-
love to do that. I'm a social butterfly, so yeah. I would love to
That's
do
just
that.
a butterfly flyer.
Exactly. So I would do that. Where's the first place you traveled at by yourself?
Me by myself. It was the Panhandle. I drove down there with my friends on spring break.
You
Yeah.
was by yourself too?
No, I drove by myself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Huh. Did you like it?
Mhm.
How long was that drive?
It was like 7 hours.
Non-stop. I mean, of course.
I mean, we
to pee.
stopped. Yeah, like we stopped places.
Right. Okay.
You know, we stopped to pick up people along the way. Our
People-
friends,
Oh,
our
okay,
friends. Because, you know, it's
Strangers?
spring break. So some people went
That'd be
home
fun.
and then you just picked them up as you went down. You
Yeah.
stayed.
Okay.
And then you
What
just
about
dropped them off
Where'd
on
you
the way
go?
back.
Where's the? We saying like should you travel by yourself? And we're like all like yeah. So where did you go by yourself at?
Where did I go? I don't remember.
You went that many places. Name a couple of them.
I did enjoy Nashville.
Okay. I like Nashville. I can go to Nashville by myself.
Perfect. Thanksgiving, I went to Arlington, Texas, right outside of Dallas,
Okay.
and fell in love with it.
For
Like,
real?
It was just.
I think I've heard that's a nice little spot.
It's gorgeous.
Hmm.
Due to the fact of like it's a suburban part of Dallas. You can still see the city view, like you'll see Fort Worth and everything. But once you see that one spot and you see the downtown part, you're like, whoa, like this is a huge city. And you just right here, like a couple exits away.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was different.
I'm gonna put that on the list.
Arlington
Okay.
was nice because then you'll see the stadium, Cowboy Stadium, Ranger Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, the food was good.
Yes.
Had a juicy steak.
Everybody say
I
they're
love
known for
steak.
their cows and stuff in that area.
So it was a juicy steak.
Well,
R.I.P.
yes, Texas. Yeah.
Look, R.I.P.
Yeah.
to the cow. But
Yeah, because, you know, 4-4, their thing is like the Stark Yard
The
and all the
real
cows
deal.
and all that stuff.
The real deal steak. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, mine was it's Vegas.
I'm not surprised.
What is that supposed? What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, why would you, what made you decide to go to Vegas by yourself? There was someone you were meeting out there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's meet some friends. and that's all I'm gonna say about
yeah, what happens in Vegas?
It's just gonna leave it.
You'll stay in Vegas for right now and you'll
Yeah.
definitely tell
yeah,
us.
that's for another story. But yes, okay. So yes, traveling is definitely good for the soul. It's definitely good for the spirit, especially if you've been
Sheltered.
exactly. And I was one of those kids where my mom was well, no, I can't even say that. Well, both of my parents kind of kept us sheltered. Like I had one friend where only one friend, I could stay the night at her house. That was it. But my dad was more like, if I did want to stay the night at somebody's house, he was just like, well, why are you going to stay the night over there? He was more like, my friends can stay the night. And then, but as I got older and graduated and stuff, you know, went to college and stuff, I'm like, yeah, here I am, world. And just, I was so excited to, like, just travel. And I think that's why every time you mention you're going somewhere, I'm like, I want to go because maybe that's why my parents kept me sheltered. I just really want to
If
go.
you say that urge just to say, you know what, forget everything.
But your
drop,
parents
go.
travel, don't they? They just kept y'all. I mean, your dad travels a lot now, kind of.
Yeah, he travels a lot now, yeah. But, like,
But that because y'all
before,
gone.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, when I was younger, like, my parents kept us sheltered. So I was like,
See, I'm the opposite. My parents were both in the military. So they,
right.
you know, they lived in Europe, the Dakotas. I was born in California, lived in California,
So you
that kind of
shouldn't
stuff.
even
So,
wanna
you know, my
travel.
mom was, no, so, I mean, my mom's like, travel while you can.
Right.
Before you have kids. Don't have a bunch of kids, then you ain't going to be able to travel.
And that's why my dad is traveling now. And so that's why I'm like, yo, I want to travel now, you know. So, and because, I mean, I couldn't. I didn't do it when I was younger, so it's like, yeah. Now I want to go wherever I can. I haven't been out.
Inside the U.S.
I haven't. Like, I have not. Have y'all? Because I have not.
Not yet.
I have some
haven't been,
plans.
I haven't been to the Bahamas or nothing.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
already
definitely
know.
want to go there. I want to go to Paris.
I want to go to, like,
We already know where I
Iceland
want to go.
and Scotland. Iceland is the...
Iceland is green and Greenland is ice.
I thought so.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to
Iceland, they say is so clean.
I
Yeah.
want to go there so
Like,
bad.
this is so clean. They're talking about they put, like, billions each year into making sure the streets and everything's clear. You don't see a bunch of,
Yeah.
any dirt, anything.
You
They
can lick the ground.
literally, that's how, if it's that clean,
And especially, it's amazing if it's that clean and they have a bunch of tourists the way they do.
Like, Fabuloso is coming up with money.
I want to go there.
Clorox is
bro.
making a killing over there. I promise you.
real?
It has to be.
Dang, I want to go there so freaking bad. You haven't been outside the States?
No.
Oh, okay. Definitely put that on the list. Where are we going?
I mean, I already told you.
Where are we going?
Well, you know, when everything's over, the first place I'm going, I told you I'm going to Quebec first. So I can practice my French. That I've been learning.
I know a little song.
And then,
You
you
do?
know,
You did say something. Say
Je
something.
m'appelle Zach et suis ado de Baltimore.
Ooh.
What else do I remember? I took it.
Oui.
You just told me yes. You just told me.
So whatever you just said.
I just said my name is Zach and I was born in Baltimore.
Okay.
and I understood that.
See?
I sound horrible saying it because of my accent, but I totally understand what
Yeah,
people
so
are
I
saying.
said bonsoir, madame. So that's good evening, madam. So
I like
it's a little song. Just a little song.
But
Okay.
yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna have to take Zach with us then.
Well, he's talking about going to Paris.
We can
So-
go there too.
But see, I want to go to Paris. and I want to do the
literally- I
countryside
just want to be
too.
able to say passport, stamp, boom, 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 go. It doesn't matter.
For real.
Yeah.
For
But you know, I
real.
want to do the French countryside with like wine country, like, you know, Bordeaux.
I want to be able to
I want
eat.
to do the wine one too. 'Cause
I just want to eat. I've had a
I
snail
want to
before.
eat too.
Go to Italy,
what?
Spain.
Snail.
How that? Do you chew it? Swallow it?
I
don't
mean,
know.
they're-
Do you chew it? Don't tell me. Do you chew it? I would swallow it.
It was cooked, so yes, you do.
What it taste like? Chicken?
I mean, it was a little
Everything.
slimy at first, but it's, yeah.
What it taste like, Zach?
I don't remember. This is like the 4th grade.
Whitney, you have to try it once, and then if you
I'ma
don't like it, you just
swallow
don't
it.
have to eat again.
I'm just gonna swallow it.
Yeah, because then they have like some French chips as well. Like,
I ain't chewing. I'm just gonna swallow
Because, you know, that's like a lot of people that go to England, they're like, they don't really, Americans that go to England really don't like British food.
no.
Because their stuff is so heavy. You know, they eat beans for breakfast and stuff like that.
Who eat beans for breakfast?
They're British.
Oh.
And then, you know, people go to Asia and don't like their food. But then, for the most part,
They
I
eat
see
Yeah.
their food.
They
I mean,
say somewhat Chinese food is different. Like,
well, you have to remember what we have is Americanized. When you actually go to those countries, it's totally different. They don't use all the deep frying and fats and stuff like that.
So the Chinese food here is not-
Americanized, like the Mexican food here is Americanized.
mhm.
You mean to tell
Even
me?
Italian food here is Americanized. If you go to Italy, you're going to get something totally different.
So the taco truck ain't really.
I mean,
the taco trucks are a little bit more authentic because they're
Okay.
usually ran by people who are actually from Mexico. They
That's
aren't
what I
giving you
thought.
American. They're giving you actual what's more cultural to
That's what I
Mexico
thought
than what
was-
we get because all our stuff got cheese and deep fried and everything
I was
in
about to say
between.
because I go to the real deal. I go to the taco truck and get my real deal Mexican food.
mhm.
So, but bam. So, in that news, travel the world.
See, now I'm
people.
sitting here thinking about all the places I want to go.
We should write them down.
I
We
want to
should
go to
do that.
Australia,
Or
New
to take Zach Attack
Zealand.
with us.
Come on, let's go.
I guess we can go to South America, maybe.
I would love to.
Me too. And
Brazil, Colombia,
Mhm.
Argentina.
if I go to Brazil, I ain't coming back. That's on God. People fine. I might just go the other way on that one. I might just be a lesbian.
All right, when it gets too hot. Mhm. She was like, man, it's scorching up here.
Is it hot?
Anything close to the equator? I think so.
Well, hopefully I'll be skinny by then. Go ahead. Just walk.
What life advice would you give to people in their late teens, early 20s? See, you're in your
You're in
early
your
20s.
20s.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he has advice he would give to someone that's like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Where you want me to start?
I mean, I think
Well,
because he's closer to their age, they're
Yeah.
definitely, you know, he's probably
Don't-
learned a lot.
Right.
Yeah, don't, because I think I have a little brother. I don't think, I
I was
know
about
I
to
have a
say
little
you-
brother. He looks just like me, literally.
Oh,
I love this
cute.
man to death. I think because I graduated at 17, the main thing you want to sit there and focus. They just think, I don't know why they set this high school stuff up for the standard, like, okay, these kids are 15, 16, 17, graduating 18, and they're just like, okay, going to the open world. That's it. Like, you graduate,
Just
all
throw you
balls
there.
out, let's rock it out.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Throw you out there to the wolves.
you still are learning about yourself no matter what. So even today, I learn something new every single day.
Mhm.
Every year, something new.
Mhm.
You just gotta stay focused. Don't just say, okay, don't feel like I gotta target everything, get all your goals taken care of now. Because you're sitting up there, you might think, okay, this career's going well, cool, rock it out. Next thing you know, you're feeling like, maybe two or less than a year later, I don't think this is okay. I want to try something new. You keep your mind open to where you can focus on one thing, but keep it open to where you can learn multiple things. I literally went from saying, okay, military, to where I'm like, hell no. And then I was like, plumbing, hell no. So then I still have these skills. So right now I'm in school for barbering. So far, I love it.
Okay.
As a DJ, I was just like, I never said hell no to that because of the outcome I've came in networking. So now I have, 3 things under my belt.
There you go.
And, just roll with the punches. Don't
Right.
give up and just,
Don't limit yourself.
at all.
There you go.
You
That's
gotta
a
be
good
like, No Limit Studios, this P. That's all you gotta do.
one. I like that. That's a good one.
I think they should definitely teach high schoolers life skills, like how to balance a checkbook, how to pay your bills.
True.
Credit.
Yeah, about your
Yes.
credit.
Please.
Exactly.
I mean, they should know this stuff before they go to college. Or if you don't want to go to college, what are your options if you don't want to go to college? Do you want to go and get an associate's? Do you want to go and get another trade?
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't push kids into getting student loan debt.
Oh
Yeah,
my
facts.
God.
And kids shouldn't go to college just to party.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause you party.
You just paid, $60,000 to go party for.
Oh, bring back cursive writing too. Yes, because
I only write in cursive for the
tired of
most
seeing
part.
these smiley faces as signatures, and you're like,
What? The smiley face.
I mean, there's some they don't teach. They took it out.
Oh, yeah,
They
they took
don't,
it
but
out.
I think they are bringing. I think they were talking about bringing it back though.
They have to. They should.
Yeah, I think so. I think because I have a 5-year-old nephew, and I think they are teaching them to do that, which is true. They should.
God, thank you.
But they're teaching that for like a whole secret code type of situation though. No, it's a whole nother book.
Secret
Anyway,
code
Yeah,
situation.
that's a whole. I can't open up that story because they're watching. So
Oh
anyway.
my gosh. This
Listen.
is some conspiracy theory these days.
No, listen. Okay,
It's true.
so it
There's
is.
lots
It is
of-
true though, for real. Okay, but I believe that we do need to learn how to manage your money type of situation because I didn't learn that until it wasn't in high school. I can tell you that much. My daddy taught me that, and I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, I bought my first house when I was in my 30s. So I'm still in my 30s, but still, like I said, I didn't learn that until I was in my 20s, though. You know what I'm saying? With managing my money and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't need to know that shit, but yet. I think maybe math relate to the managing money part though, because they are teaching the math. So,
But like personal finance classes. I took
Right.
I took a class just literally about personal finances in
I
college.
did that as well.
Yeah,
Like,
you
my
know, you
senior
learn-
high school did that. So
Yeah,
like,
you learn
Okay.
about
yeah, I gotta make sure.
checkbook, CDs,
Yeah.
stocks,
I
all
make,
kinds of investing
I'll make
stuff
sure
like
my
that.
son need to take that in
Yeah.
high
Yeah.
school. Then
look up Dave Ramsey. Shout out to Dave Ramsey.
Shout
Dave.
out. Okay.
The snowballer.